Channel and the LPGA Tour proudly presents the race to the CME Globe from Greensboro, Georgia. It's final round coverage of the LPGA Drive-On Championship.
Well, if you're nervous because of the position that you're in this tournament, and you get onto a hole like this and there's water everywhere, it can definitely add to those butterfly feelings, for sure.
Danielle Kang within 2 of the lead now.
Got one player that's been here, knows she can do it, knows she can come from behind, knows she can win in any situation, and one player trying to do it for the very first time who believes she can. But until you do it, Karen, do you really ever know?
You don't. And that's the great unknown you have. And what she said to you yesterday after her round is going to be so key for her, just to keep playing her game. No matter what Danielle tries to throw at her now, she's still got to keep play the same game plan as if she was still trying to do the best for her score, regardless of whether there's a trophy at the end of the day or not.
Just doesn't think she can get the 8-iron there, so it'll be a smooth 7-iron.
See how aggressive Danielle Kang is.
Well, when she takes a little bit off it, she tends to not hit her bad shot this week, which has been the pole. It's a lot straighter shot. Didn't take much off it, and I think that's right where she was aiming.
She's staring it down. No wonder, it's a good tee shot.
Completely agree with you, Jerry. That was exactly as she would have dialed it up. Little left, little small fade.
Now Bianca, who has had pars all the way through the round today.
No signal yet from Brandon, but no more than 8-iron. Very similar line to Danielle's.
Just needs to stay there. So she'll have a look at her first birdie of the round. And now Allie McDonald.
I'm sure she's not all that aware of the environment right now, but what a setting this is for those of us watching. This is pretty cool. 7-iron for Allie.
There are no leaderboards out there, are there, Jerry?
No. A few of the caddies have been asking me, not Allie or Dan yet, but they are allowed to check their phones or their watches wherever they have the scores.
Yeah, the LPGA has a rule in place this year that the players can check the LPGA app. They're not allowed to search for anything else on those devices, but they can look at the scores if they so desire.
This one's pulled a little more than the other two. Should be safe.
Yeah, safely into the middle of the green, maybe a little too safe. Danielle Kang was joking earlier in the week about the fact that she never pulls out her phone during a round, but she did in the practice rounds here, not to check anything, just to take photos of Reynolds Lake Oconee. Danielle Kang putting the pressure on Allie McDonald. This, the birdie at 13, and she is within 2. We are back on the 14th with a scene that we thought might unfold at the beginning of the week. And local folks bringing their boats in to watch the action here at Great Waters, Reynolds Lake Oconee.
This is living the good life for the residents here, Tom.
They do live a pretty good life here, you gotta say.
We go to so many places that we say, you know what, I could just live here. I will go a step further, saying I could live out the rest of my days here and be quite happy because it's such a cool, laid-back way of life. That's not on the players' minds right now, as Allie sees grinding on a putt that's not easy to read. A little uphill early, downhill late, sliding right.
Over 3,000 properties here, 4,000 member families. Reynolds itself, 12,000 acres. It's only 1,000 acres smaller than Manhattan. It's a pretty big piece of property that snakes around Lake Oconee. There are a lot more golf courses here than Manhattan, though.
I would think so.
Yeah. Big putt this for Ali. They're all going to be big coming down the stretch. It should be a par, but of course Danielle Kang will have a putt to get within one. Ali with that Solheim Cup experience, having taken the spot of Stacey Lewis when she withdrew because of injury. Many homes here dotted around. If you can, you want one that overlooks the golf course and the lake.
That would be the ideal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's top notch.
But you'd have to walk across the golf course to get to your dock to get into your boat for that.
It's one of those things. Now, Bianca.
Ali's dug very closely. Give her a good sense of what this does, especially up the hole when it dives a little right. Ooh, that hopped.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. It is going to miss. So just a 3 for Bianca. Travels with her father, and they have struck up a friendship with a chap named Jimmy Devantes, who's the restaurant manager here at the Overlook Restaurant at Great Waters. He's from the Philippines. He's been cooking them food, local food from back home, and she's been having a great time here at Great Waters. To 15.
Segunda's third shot at the par 4. Oh, beautiful looking shot. Getting better. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, wow. It's bogey of 14, birdies 15, steals one there. Beautiful. We got to take another look at this shot. This is really good. Got to carry it just far enough, slide the club underneath, accelerates through nicely, hits just on the soft spot, and count it.
It's lovely, soft hands, wasn't
Yes.
it? Just no tension in that at all.
Back over to the par 3, where Danielle Kang has another chance here for birdie.
Very similar to the one she just told, maybe a little bit longer. This one, however, a slight bit faster down the slope, and if anything, inching to the right because it's so fast, has more time to do it. She is looking 6-8 inches outside the left, it appears.
Jerry, I think she's been better on the downhill putts that she's had these last 2 days.
Just to get within one.
Here come the horns.
Yeah. And here comes Danielle Kang charging towards the top of the leaderboard. So 15 under par and 3 birdies in the last 4 holes. Danielle Kang looking to make it a 3rd win in 2020 and a 2nd drive-on championship. Remember, the first was at Inverness in Toledo, Ohio. Ali needs to clean this one up. Okay. It's not going to be easy. She had a 4-shot lead standing on that 13th tee. The lead is now 1. Danielle Kang is on the charge here at Great Waters. It is looking like a close finish between these two players. Kang and McDonald battling.
Back at the 15th, Danielle Kang on the tee.
Feeling some adrenaline, Jim, because she got over here quickly and wasted no time getting ready to hit.
Yeah.
And no time hitting a good one.
Yeah, she's got the Dottie Pepper stare going right now.
That's a good analogy right there.
Well, and also that really quick positive move to that tee, like all of a sudden it's like she's trying to make Ali speed up as well in many ways.
And Ali's not a fast player. But
she doesn't need to be. She needs to stay as she is.
When you were running for the first time, now you've had a 4-shot lead, now it's 1. What goes through? What are the emotions you go through? What's that mindset?
Well, I mean, obviously you're trying to get the job done, but you're trying to really stay and keep as calm and as stable as you can. And for me, when I was in that position, it was just really about hitting quality shot one after the other, regardless of what the other person was doing. That being said, the presence that Danielle Kang has on that golf course is going to make it more difficult for Ali, because I mean, even watching it on the TV screen, I feel like I could cut the atmosphere with a knife now. It just has ratcheted up the intensity significantly.
They were teammates on the Solheim Cup. That's a different atmosphere. You were teammates. Now you're not.
It feels like the last 2 holes, this has really come alive, this battle. This was Danielle Kang for birdie at 13 to get it to 14 under and within 2 of the lead, because Ali McDonald missed this one. And that was a mistake, not getting it up and down. Drove it in the rough. It wasn't a good lie at 13. And Ali made bogey. And then on the 14th, Danielle Kang for birdie. And this was right in the heart. And that look of a champion that we've suddenly seen from Danielle Kang. She is really focused. So just 1 shot between them. And Ali has led all the way since a birdie at 9 yesterday. So Ali McDonald in charge at the moment. We talked about this yesterday with her after the round. We talked about her plan for Sunday and the pressure that she will face today.
I'm sure tomorrow I'll have to be, you know, I'm not going to be on top of trying to figure out where I am, because I know if I start just worrying about too many things, then it's going to get me out of what I'm in control of, and that's myself. So obviously, if I know we've got great players and people are going to charge, but I'm just going to go out and try to perform and execute shots. And I feel like if I do that, then what else can I do when it comes to the end of tomorrow?
It's almost as though she's doing everything she says she's going to do, but you can't do anything about Danielle Kang and the way she's playing.
No, you can only do what you can't do. You've got to put the time in. You just got to trust what you're working on.
Harriet Jutanagan for birdie at 16.
As the flotilla comes over from the other hole, left us a little bit further away than she wanted to. A good run at it.
It's an important week, though, for Harriet to give her a little more confidence. Arizona will look to make a statement, but it'll have to deal with the current favorite in the league MVP race, Seattle's quarterback Russell Wilson. It's all coming up tonight, 7 Eastern only on NBC. Should be a lot of fun to watch. Looking forward to it.
I didn't know you knew that much about the NFL.
Sneaky. I'm very sneaky.
You are sneaky. Danielle Kang sneaking up here on Ali McDonald. Looks like Ali will be next.
Yeah, Ali first to play Danielle 1 yard farther away. This, members will tell you, considered to be the hardest hole on the golf course, primarily because of the green. Really perched up in the air. It just runs off in every direction.
Yeah, this whole location kind of in a little bit of a bowl, but like you said, there's a kind of a knob in the front. They're all over this, and that's what one of the members told me yesterday. You're right. This has been a tough hole all week.
45, top of the ridge. I agree.
I have to think with the greens being a little bit softer.
Perfect, right there.
Should be a little less scary, if there is such a thing with this green.
Yeah, no question. It took some of the teeth out of the green complexes, as it said, because they are a little more receptive. This is 7 iron. It'd be a good one. potential if it gets back there. That's got
Really rotated through there nicely. Beautiful shot.
What a way to answer.
Absolutely. Got to do it.
And playing first into the green.
Let's get a little match play. Danielle Kang will be next. Got it on the down grain mode part, which is always nice for this shot. Great view from above. Key here, Jerry, is to have almost the perfect yardage because you've got to carry it in such a precise place.
Well, she had 7 on the last hole, just passed it. This one's 6 yards longer, so I think it'll be the exact same club Allie just hit, and it should be a nice fit.
Jerry, Danielle Kang does a lot of things really well, but I think that mid to long iron shots that she plays, I'm not sure that there's a better player on the LPGA than her, from 7 iron to 4 iron.
Ditto.
What makes this a shot hard is 7 steps to the left to fall off and about 4 steps to the right to fall off, so you got to be precise.
There's just such an air of self-belief to her right now. She not only thinks she can do it, she expects to do it. This is 7 iron. Tug just a little bit, fading nicely.
Good looking shot. Needs to get down. Just a bit unlucky. It hit a little bit on that down slope. It's still going. There you go. That's not right. That was a way better shot than that. As Jerry said, this is the toughest green on the golf course for that reason. She had a good shot, only so much you could do. But Allie McDonald with a 1-shot lead. Decent chance for birdie. Will Kang get it up and down? Exciting finish. We'll be right back.
Do you remember the first person who believed in you? The person who said you can when others said you can't? The person who listened well and really heard you, who taught you, coached you, and cheered for you?
This is us, 1,800 LPGA professionals. We think golf is so much more than a game.
Eurofins, the LPGA's trusted and official testing partner, has helped the tour return to play safely by providing fast, easy, and reliable COVID-19 testing. Eurofins has 800 laboratories in 50 countries, which is essential for the LPGA's global tour.
We're in this to contribute. We're in this to help. COVID testing is accessible. All kinds of people who may not think that it's easy to get, and we want people to know that that's really what's at the mission for Eurofins and working with the LPGA.
Sixteenth hole, Mina Haragai with her second. Nice approach.
Well, and you know, you look at her swing, I mean, there's not much to not like about it. I mean, so simple, straightforward.
Hard to believe she's 139th in the world.
Can only be belief and the 6 inches between her ears.
Yeah, that shot right there would have been 6 inches further for Danielle Kang. It'd have been as close as Allie's. That's a bit unfortunate, Jerry.
Yeah, absolutely. She had a really good quality shot there and was penalized. She's pretty good at these shots, but this one's not easy because it's really tough not to land this in an upslope. And by doing that, now you have to judge how it's going to first bounce and release, and then the speed as it crests the little tiny slope and ends up going downhill of the hole. The lie is perfect, though. This is considered fairway cut, so she could lift clean and place it. Oh, just dug on her.
Yeah, it sure did. That was a bit unlucky. About 5 feet left for par. I think it would skip a little bit more than that, but it didn't. Brittany Altamari here at 17, playing 138 yards today. Her location on that right side. She's currently at 8 under par.
Well, that's just a smooth 8-iron.
Yeah, pretty accessible hole here.
Right on line.
Oh, I'd say. Good looking shot there, Gail.
A beautiful golf swing. Perfect yardage for that club.
Back at the 15th, Allie McDonald will be next.
Doing a lane point maneuver here to read the break. It's got me perplexed. It looks like it wants to just wiggle left off the putter and then end up dying to the right.
That's exactly what it does. I actually got on this green a little bit earlier. It is a tricky read. It goes left, like you said, right at the end, falls right.
I played golf with you yesterday. Did you make it?
I would have missed it, yeah. I was rolling it with my hand, which had a better chance than going in with my putter.
Huge putt.
Oh, what a good putt. Just didn't quite take the break. Stroke was good. The line was just maybe a little bit more outside. It was just a hard read.
Just a little softer. That drops.
Yep. Lydia Ko for birdie, Gail.
A little bit downhill back towards the front.
Did she? Hit it. Oh.
It's a good effort. She made a nice one on the last hole.
Couple under on her round, 9 under total. Inside the top 10, tied for 9th right now. Reachable par 5, 18th.
Been a great host hotel this week, the Ritz-Carlton, which is just about 15 minutes by boat from Great Waters, about a 20-minute drive. Great place to bring the kids for the weekend. Plenty of things for them to do at the Ritz-Carlton, including a nightly s'mores station, which is like a marshmallows throw away from my room. It's dangerous.
Yeah, you don't throw it very far.
I don't throw it very far, do I? No, it's right outside. Kids there getting their chocolate, marshmallow, and crackers, putting them on the fire.
You with your sweet tooth as well.
My sweet tooth is very dangerous. I have to shut the curtains so I can't get tempted.
All right, Kang now for par.
Left center, left edge.
Tugged it again, Karen. Same stuff. Yeah. Wow. She's been so good with it the last few holes.
She has been fighting it though,
Yeah.
and those downhill putts. The reason she looks comfortable on a downhill putt, she doesn't have to work hard. She's just trying to get the ball started and rolling over a spot that's like 6 inches in front of her ball.
Do you think that's the fact of trying to be too precise and not just?
No, this is a thing that she's got into that we've seen this week. That you see the putter roll closed, like
it shuts and then she almost recoils.
and you can feel it.
Yeah. Holding on in now for par, just left of the green. This to stay at 12 under. Oh, okay. Snuck in the right side. Stage could have made a couple putts earlier, but still has a chance. A lot of pars on that scorecard. Allie now for par. Okay. Par's a good score on the 15th hole. Toughest hole on the golf course today and the week. Stays at 16 under. And Danielle for bogey. All right. Didn't get it up and down from over the green. Missed a short makeable putt. Makes bogey. Falls back to 2 shots back. McDonald with that 2-shot lead. Remember yesterday she had the 3-shot lead going into the 16th. It's just a moment ago. Area for birdie here at 17.
And Jim just a little left to righter. Looks like she popped out of that one really quick.
She has done that a lot. That's the most emotion I've seen out of her. You can tell it's getting to her. Player at this level. Altamari now for birdie. I mean, normally just give her those, Gail.
Never a doubt.
No, she never misses.
Never a doubt.
Yeah.
We talked about the Ritz being a great place for the kids.
Oh, I love
there
it.
you go, on the beach. What's better than building sandcastles than just knocking them over?
Eating a s'mores?
Eating s'mores at the same time.